in the court krara 2019 yerba bai court krara she show virtual proceedings lawyers one chambers and my judge so sort court and wherever his chamber is what to your proceedings in my 2019 by 2020 up to this point I can say end of 2023 as many as 160 courts I had a virtual proceedings but mukodo kwame ya do to nchia ya for court na ankasa na judge fo court be man what it I remember you were Chief Justice Wood about some bibi wo Cape Coast mo office na she saying that baby my kokaje oya prepare although your baby a wala kwa benya asomdwe benya ehu de akofia asomdwe na prepare na what them on no kwada enso na he court p in very dilapidated situation ekufu adunya me na domambe na gasa so lawyer so kamunto oba yi kwame yakasa court a wesi close to 100 or ma account of it and sana judge fumpenfo court of appeal judges high court ma wetum wire in the face of all these challenges ogudu ahore kwame samekeka ejuma ekufu adubai apart from social interventions in the face of Baya Komina, on Fabiara and Shapasi, on to Biara and Chini, Nina, good oration. Apart from all of them, infrastructure development, Kwame, roads, last year, call or a parliament, a more the Kotugua, or sign the documentation, or the every member of parliament, Monkoshe, Mobai, Aquia Maya, or be one who Casabi Maka. A year later, nobody has raised a whimper. We must not accept that narrative. But for the it is not true.
None to brother.
When you want to reduce the man, you reduce the man just to the fact there. But for the that would be unfair. That would be unfair to the man. Now, Kwame Meyi anu intentamen. Oyo man payin ne kase a adukotugua ne da. Afaniti apo be e ba san na da nan. Hwa. Da wo friend Oman Bambo no man nasode. Maybe we are not in those countries where it is a scarce commodity. Inti yehu ne bossum. We are not in those countries where security of the state, safety of the people is a scarce commodity. Inti yehu impact is adikitana ohun ne boss mo ne so fini sama. Kwame, the reality of our
situation
in the whole of the West African region. It will trust some na banyafa or boman say or man afa baby arafa.
Mejitum enyim protozoa. Ebe yesu hum. Asem na eka na ubufu eka se dindindin. Wa tron be 3 lines pe.
Okay.
Also tobala no nyo ya adwen. Ekufuado cannot be reduced to rhetoric. But he is also a great achiever by all standards.
Correct.
Travel and see.
Correct.
Tell Kwame now for me.
Correct.
Nice one. It's also may you could be why in a simple amount.
Correct one.
Young security.
Protocol. Sir, you have a way for Cassidy, sir. Then to me, a young salmon getting them so. Put an answer to the attention. Mamma for more condo. At a meeting. Kwame, it's them, my man who good America.
Amity.
A man Bambo. A man the Numumba. Baby Motsi. Nimpotomo war. New crow war. Don't come and in the Yantumian pay. In the Akaya, inside the room. In the Akaya, Akubatungution. I say oyaja wa mama omana aboka nanso it is worth the cost. It is worth the cost. Secure the borders of this country. Secure the safety of the people of this country. Modo yega no abo security agencies who about there. Ejuma wa ya apart from Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire yenya extremist attack there. Togo, Nigeria, Benin, and then the Sahelian region. Nyanko Ponchada, Oman Ghana, the man to trust me being see her, and yet by chance, on your by chance, or I retain on your by chance. May I add that no one want them smart the war you do. What about that by and that is very, very significant. Kwame beyond Swa, more to do. And can't the memory. As I offer the light off. My goodness. Light off the memory or show woman to. Kwame so young would come in and win. So for an hour, for even half a day, may you come at it here, you come. Nagana for years in Yoboko Yachi there. And Bibi Baya, you don't mind, you the show been inside. And fair night and night 4 solid years. And fair night, Kwame. Not the 1 hour, not the half a day that occasionally in Ghana today. I am na like aqua if you know 4 solid years. And one was also generator. Kwame generator show dan kuku ho. And one where do my few once 4 solid years. Ekufuado 7 years here. What's it? But okay. Kwame, the lights have remained on largely.
Chairman, what has he done differently to keep the lights on?
Yeah, because it was finance.
This issue about finance, Chairman, can't find this animal on by Sebi, and it's kind of
finance.
He said this lie was told. Said the problem in the sector was because we were not having money to buy fuel to power the plants. What has here? But the point was not about fuel. It was not fuel.
And if you are there,
the 4 years,
we didn't have enough installed capacity.
So can
you
that was doing so 7 years.
So we're having them so right now. We are experiencing it.
Oh, wait.
Those are local.
Local. I slept in heat.
Which neighborhood? I think. Give the neighborhood quickly. Nema ECG fast.
You are just the system network.
No. I think I'm serious. What my neighborhood that may do big
No host. He can shut all of us up.
Missing my neighbor. Let's fire ECG right now. Which neighborhood?
Not fire ECG.
Light off no.
No, which Superman?
Okay.
ECG wired.
I slept in that class.
Superman,
Superman, what the meters were?
Oh, there be meters.
No, they are
Superman. Yes, Lego no.
It's Lego.
Me dem got now. Me dem mint now what that. And some of the utilities in the value chain no.
Yeah.
Look, they are in almost but some of them are in debt. Look, I can supply a SNB.
Stop the clock.
Stop
want to go there.
No,
don't go there.
I don't want to. Some of them those who even supply the fuel.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
Supply gas. Edima some of these power plants.
Oh yeah. Don't go there.
Because is it not true?
Look, Ghanaians are not patriotic.
Can I?
Please.
Okay, back to Kwame now.
Don't go there.
And this thing about what has he done?
Yes, Kwame.
Keep the lights on.
Give you power. No.
They should pay you to
Okay, I think to back you, Obiso said Dan Soman or also and no money like.
Those are local problems. We are talking about doom so.
That was a global problem.
Oh, global one.
Okay,
global. It was not
another one. La Paz race course.
My question is, what has Akufo done? Akufo done.
Oya Mahama, unu kakraba. Wa betre we freedom.
Mo fẹ́ do big Mahama.
Wa unu kakraba.
Mo fẹ́ do big man. Can say I'm taking body yem. I'm not for so boba.
Oi,
yes.
Bibi go on here.
Why Bibi?
Why schedule? Why should you
I said the doom so be doom.
Rehabilitate system network.
Me area there is nothing.
How can Saudi?
Yes.
All this is counting.
They do 67% of the collection. And ECG is entitled they are entitled to just 28%. Now so much is Ghana. Instead of paying the others, they don't.
Sometimes you are ignorant about the operations of ECG. I have been said Dubik. Into no here that Dubik.
Which of it is not true?
I think it's
and which of it is ignorant?
Maybe you also some years ago now. Good, I was saying.
Criminal. Line there. Mr. Dubik Mahama.
Yes, sir.
Marching.
Me Joso, Bragami.
And a bit and you.
Ading.
I'm out for boy.
Oh, I need to say, Jumaya Mudiama media. It comes with the territory. My fans are.
And Pacho, and statiti and I pay because say I'm out for a boy empire. Yes, see, Enra, main complete Enra Sapeman. Bomso Junction and Loga Junction, a doom of Fori Chrome El Kumasi. We so say, Awoshi Malang Bayard. Dan Suman. And Patronia Botemeba. Dan Suman Malay John. Obiso say Adenta housing area. Teshi Nungwadio say since last week. Omudumso Frafraha Abembi. Yes, say baby de La Paz race course. Dan Suman Makano Dada. It looks as if say Asokore Mampon Tech Junction. And then important, there are quite a number of reports. Mate Churu, East Airport area, Honya, and Patrick Ansem.
Brakwame, this past few weeks, Yikakra, someone him said, Bebena, Kofofin said, ECG.
Someone never bomb with you.
And not say, no problem near Gridco.
Are they?
Gridco sending for some fault issues we are not more managing, which led to this. Metimika on the other side, no send a copy of the Omode Senior areas they were affected. And Canada meet too. But time Omode Sandy, you know, anytime I dear who put some baby Juman, a check a crack. Tiana Ebanesa, but wait, the for Quenya is where they are post Biacho. Because when we sell Crawford, the faster they so a cassette, doom so.
Exactly. I think doom so is back.
Yes, I did a video in them Kanye. A juma, oh yeah, I want to kakra. And yet, Biana will be perfect. Now, engineering work, sometimes it's me tough, sometimes the BITMC, Munya and one but kakra. Make us a me basis, transformer be a do transformer now, Ujano could do 85%. Sisia Brono Bebre, yet drew on you know, we know to bear 98, 95. And Sisia, close to gap, no, Brakwame. A home common ye materials no be bedroom. And seriously be no. Intensification exercises no. Now intensification will also lead to some form of light off near the other. And you'll be checking ECG website and the ECG app no. Maintenance work this and the manner yet the areas are affected a bonum. And not the end of the too because time I answer can notification late kakra. Na mo na promise my and near to agent promise no say a bit me close to gap na ba we ye pay customers ni na cho obianka hu say light off na nya me do light off a yenyeska and energy sector debt no a light na mu for consume no na ma iska enti yen yakuma mu emfa nya ye customers bi abone and no kwajina nche central region side where wutu senya on side we nyina akọ no transformers ni nyina you overloaded ni nyina say ni nyina processes ni nyina tumu contractors have been assigned our mo kwakọ yen we adwuma ne ade mene o kasa sisi aso kumase so amerino ye ba beso and also Akra minister my who meeting about transformers and power transformers step low voltage transformers and lines I was see in by hopefully by next week and also contractor be call in now adwuma mesre mbenya ya wa botre enye dum so say dum so ya the timetable beba so that obi abetimi ayeden obi abetimi ahihye no
Na Kumasi okay, something Kwame Nyameche okay say or the abetu just about 3 weeks near eno munya sa light of you Kumasi in important bebreo.
Kumasi problem no na you near high voltage line problem. And no ya solve we and as you see aka low voltage lines no. Kumasi so in truth no Kumasi ni pa now Kumasi major problems is here Bruni be friend say suppress demand. Ni nyina ka ho bi near the power plants ni dia den akọ Kumasi no. Bra kwa me power plants ni nyina e south. Na ewo south no ewo Accra ha say no. Who evacuate power no ko wa. Who nya voltage ni te say na open no. Enti I say ye hwe ne ye balance ye DBC onum na no to beboa. Enti eta ne aboy homo de viare abon homo de eyi na bedro. Minister bon hon komo nyina wo mo awia operations ne nyina so that mbetimi take you off. But baby I was here and say bebre na ACCC ano pockets of issues. Enye dum so. Ye friend dum so no ye electricity no ebi no.
Enti ye di ebi wo ho. Na ebi wo ho a obi say satellite kuntun say low current for over 1 year because the people be betra ya kan mo nya hwe.
Black me see enkenye so many asem na me Kwadwo Dubik enka me nim say average electrician ebetimi di customer ato so transformer so without notification to ECG.
Beba what's it?
Me see me Kwadwo Dubik Mahama. Enkenye so many issue ye so many for issue ya. Enka me nim say an average electrician can add a customer to the transformer without notification to ECG.
How possible?
Black Kwame, you dakro me no better answer no machiro say no moye no. Na e ba me sa light e connected to microphone fee and microphone no kra omo ni meter. Na no so start another 80 way issue e be systemic kaka and this is the microphone to mo pay visit transformer by transformer ama yehu issue no asisi aye so ano kakra na make say be sremu munya e ho abotre me sremu dum so bia ma dum so ni Ghana dum so ye lack of generational capacity asisi aye wo more than enough na sisi nkomo aye di sisi ane say me di kania ba obi area obi yusu no elevator won fie ana o yusu no swimming pool or trip power sin obi o other side na a triple transformer no it load na what transformer no so no abroad there na expect.
I see.
Obi asi o mind no mo yedi so crofo di da na crofo so ni e friends ebi musu sidan me ma typical area Jimmy services ya Jimmy services ya chado
aju
Jimmy sem
ade
o yare fa Jimmy sem overload kuntu si say o mo kan amasaman ni nyina Jimmy sem we are playing catch up but the good part of this whole thing is say asem papa wo mu nyina ne say materials and niema ye here I de be yes our problem it be source our problem yani ni nyina wo krum ha se ababedru a ye man krofo akwa ye adwuma ni nyina.
But I don't think that two places are boy chado ni o yare fa agi wonsem any contents ade
overload na what transformer no so no e doso krofo no see omo dai ne krofo move akọ no notification to us no was less ya moya mane it is bebre na mo buye me ye jitum but fa no so every ya customers no fa no I don't know bra kwa me ka last time buy me catch you say shared responsibility I don't know me jitum pass again ya customers bone any dey me jitum but customers this should be so mo jitum so mo ya bone if you say who sit down now who before they were so I only paper be a better say we register with ECG no I will start to say we consume electricity I won't charge you know sisi a obi sika a onu tia no I dey there to materials e dey ba be ye bibia yi e ba be dru we consume power for more than 1 year obeka say untumi tia me wa oye no unim de oye e na ka di pay therefore ya niam egu no fie pa o use no o abe onwanwa
Anyway, into say enye dum so.
Me sro bra kwa me enye dum so aba me the first person me put you out timetable because it's better for my bra kwa my menka way bluffing. It's better for us to be ahead of the story than to be playing catch up. Communication wise, if I tell you that there's doom so and there's load shedding, you can plan your life. It will not affect you. What you say?
Majias here.
You will be your customers, mupi. Doom so. There were pockets and pockets of overloads that gradually it's getting out of hand. And I mostly know during the day, say no, because obi nifi, it's pressure nifi.
But you know,
but you will be able to do no be air condition, be now for the problem. But yes, I was here to say, yes, I can who say, company this, and you may now down I do some obi papa and obi mammy in a line so juma. Yan can who say Crofoso in the line of work just to restore this power. And see, you're going to lose, sir. I say, and you doom so, Miss Re and Tessa.
Medas answer. Bibi aba ebe samba to pruse ya.
Mati, that for me.
Yeah, that's it.
Yo, okay, right.
Kojo do big Mahama and I'm watching can atik osi enye dum so. Watch it. But me go back to Kwame na ba
semantics chairman. Yeah, we still have time. We yield this time. No, we yield this time to you.
I'll add you be any time in the hour.
You have not spoken when Kwame was speaking. You did when
oh, just in fact, you don't like me at all. You.
Just 1 minute.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much.
And then no, she shook Bakala.
Your partners, we are in the present.
But still on SI6.
No, we are in the present.
But still on SI6.
Or SI6.5. We are in the present.
Chairman.
Atikunjindi.
No, I just say Minjin.
What's your semantics? So you don't believe him?
Because Adi Enye and Rapeu, a idea has been going on for some time. Oh, and I asked about investment in the sector. Say, Musi, Kwame was making it look as if Omuba and I said, what investments have you made? Because he's talking about loads on transformers in San Humano. If you anticipated these things, and he said there has been developments as far as areas and urban areas are concerned. What investments did you do to make sure that increases you are able to meet?
But I think say Obi at the Kwame na Duncan and no illegally or they are to transformers. How would he know?
Chairman, it's a start here. Those things have been going on. No, I understand. Chairman, Mijutumo. No, Mijutum. But the point is,
I mean, on the it's easily gone.
Chairman,
policy analyst.
Kwame, no matter the justification, no matter the issues I take has. 4 years. Ghana yede dumsum 7 years. I concede the occasional or local challenges are over. I concede, but 7 years the lights have been on. That is it. Na makada mejina apo ana enumbi mama mfa be info ntwetu na fi sebama alote kwa kakra Kwame
na
Obampeyin ene da ogina mbrahye bogomin obo man nyina ya abodo he atiye o ma reflow Kwame ahochire na abrabo yeyewa 2022 di boto hia do anamo a omampeyin ti do okọ oya International Monetary Fund onye okedi nkomo emo okọrin no one sunsun ado bai amanfa wa ye won investment e makasa bade aban se botum ya kwanyima wo bra wo bonden obama chon ye botwa akwachi kakra bond na bia enche nsihu obaba ye beto do kakra no sro man opo man cho na financial sector banks enwu a wo hwehwe sika do enwu a wa ya dem investment yi nyame charge taase makwa me dem hyehyɛ yi bai ema omama dem space na ya hwehwe nyansa kan ema mortgage oya external debt anamu anu so man pay na banki man kan oya France no China ejuma wo ya wo dem external debt negotiation mu oya Paris club fui ejuma dama me ebien ye ma sesiara kwame space a abada ho a yegudu a ma yekrom ya man paying oka wo 20th March yes that was the date 20th March 2020 the ekwa bia do dem bo man amanfo mo bo hon kon ban na mo mebo ho ban de sikasam obakwape na mo se sikasam kwape a yenyim kwa ba fado a sikasam obasi pagya and indeed he was prophetic na mo kan bia so bam na wasie to na mo akwa me da mahihye ni na oye ni na now we are getting back on track oda Ghana fase oda financial institutions ase ankra they needed to do some sacrifice in order to get us back on track oda hin na ase no to me gina do there from a bira oye da mahihye ba pemenda kwame oman ya kwanyim wo hesikasem I am wondering how it would look like if it were others. I am wondering how the situation would turn out to be if this had happened in the regime or in the period of some others. No, Kwame, make a day etwetu kra metwetu.
Nyende.
Njo metwetu. I mean there a man for from do because why are they intend my friend and for me a very responsive MD. That's good.
Indeed.
Yes, very responsive.
Always available.
Oh, you papa. Now I sometimes
available.
Kwame, I sometimes it's my mama saying there. Into some source to me. Oh yeah, great cool. And one informally fiban, but it is ECG that takes the backlash.
Yeah.
Or in the trauma I take, but there's somehow some way some doom so. A man your queer friend and sana. Into you are no opinion. China pay all the damazi. Or 2 minutes, Kwame, 5 minutes be na me on my incasa. Need the mosia and answer mosin. Send so nam do mobile. And to say, uncle put numa in China can.
Cheddar on your proactive.
What I say?
Cheddar on your proactive.
Proactive. Not the minute, remember. So that Atik and his likes will not carry it around there.
Only say, my lawyer, Banono. His father is my lawyer.
Papa.
I see.
And out here now, one of them.
Oh, Chama, you money there. Oh, yeah, so he was in the father's.
Yeah, but he's also a lawyer.
Yeah, just on yeah.
Okay. Okay.
The big mama. Okay, that's my lawyer.
Yeah, very, very responsive. Very responsive.
Kwame. Lawyer.
Yes. Kwame. Etibu Yokran. Oman paying cheme there. The buck stops with him. That is the fact of our today's situation.
Peace
Now, ma oche ma oye yije pa ni ejuma o de share na bedechi owura ma obia nsa ejuma o de share nsa na nyame chada na rankasa so we bedi ho dase de ejuma o de share ba o miansa Kwame wa ye me we budo today we live it ye can say the whole of West Africa number 1 in terms of financial inclusivity or inclusiveness.
Financial inclusion.
Inclusiveness. Number 1. 7 years under Kufuor's presidency, the whole of West Africa, financial inclusiveness, Ghana number 1. Governance, Kwame, if Africa of 53, 54 countries, governance, Ghana is the 7th under Kufuor Bawumia, Ejuma Odesha Bawumia Nsa. Kwame, says ya or do you mean there? Or the what we call the performance tracker. And that is where a Atik with difficulties, with challenges I want performance tracker, it will just be, I'm sure, an app. And see, on your phone, you download the app. Next the state of the agenda 111. The app will give you up-to-date information. You see, Nana, Kwame, say Ekufuado 7 years, but for the COVID, but for the Ukraine war, and which were very, very impacting and telling on our economy. And thanks to God. This country and our economy, we are getting back on track. And what he did yesterday, Kwame, it was a fair view of a message on the state of the nation.
Kwame Nadankan Medasi. Atik. Atik obisimi kancho say enye dumso. But on a light note, a digital doom so. Father, sir. 1043, we say, my darling and beautiful daughter, Kishia in Shiraba. Happy birthday to you, Kishia in Shiraba. It's from your father, Kofi Korea, and your siblings, Osimeba, my adorable, beautiful daughter, Kishia in Shiraba. Happy birthday from your father, Kofi Korea, and your siblings. It's also your birthday, Sylvia Nana Ajiman. Enjoy your day, Sylvia Nana Ajiman. Near say, Achimda delegates from you know. And ma woda mo MP Alexander Kwesiakwa say yan kanche say nyami shama mama fishapa Doris Ampabing and Oga Willie of Atifa Sectec Achimda Oga Willie of Atifa Sectec Achimda and Doris Ampabing and then ma woda nyami shama.
Who said delegates are not powerful?
Fear delegates. And
MP has to walk into the studio to make a request.
Madam Nina Kofi and the sambo abaso Madam Nina Kofi.
What he has gone to
Yeta fro Obapa. Enti Madam Nina Kofi AK Obapa and nesu awda Oma Nana Sape ne ebusuen nyina asema happy birthday. Former MP Ayepe Dachihine no nuanom nyina se yema happy birthday Madam Nina Kofi AK Obapa. And a managing director Kokrokoo Marketing Company Mr. Vincent Ochre Akomia and Newa Uda Utinkwa. It's from Rusty Boat to you as well. Wishing you the very best of the day. Obi say, solid feedback from Dubik. I like that. And that's Mike who sends us a message from Bogosum. Well, actually, Kwame Nadankan is in love with Dubik. But please don't push it in your Kwame Nadankan likes meat.
So, but Chairman, your timer, you should host him. No, on your timer, you should host him. And this question, no, maybe I'm
the last 1 or 2 months. He's been here twice or so.
Yeah.
No, Chairman, on the suppliers, they are complaining. Say ECG Kana, even though Omuku collection 100% is 67%, and ECG is entitled to just 28% out of that. Niakano, they are supposed to share it amongst the utilities, the fuel suppliers, Gridco, and the generators.
But already, because there's a shortfall of 23%, it tells you that it's a difficult task.
It is, but at least Niakano, Chichamo, they are complaining. Say right now, board there is a particular institution state-owned. They are staffed. And ECG almost yeah, 5 million, and it doesn't help almost.
I think, sir, and then Jitum say Alote has been very, very stubborn.
Oh, yeah, and you bet me upon Chairman. Oh, you bet me upon.
What's the upon?
State of the nation there 6 years okay say it's quite different from Nidazin was quite different. Nidazin if he Ghana full the realities.
The previous ones they were not seen.
No, me actually did that.
We was
and you would do a COVID timer. The opposition better what you do. Or today opposition for one party members, one back of 3 SHS. no will be on or catch on there. Free SHS is ever which one. Yeah. No, I will go free SHS. That's Ghana for you. Kwame, and then I'll come be about security. Na time minimum alpha on the Boku issue.
Yeah.
Which is dear to my heart. Because Kwame, in you nothing region, na afejem once before. Or the maybe meje nanumba kongoma wa ne efoma ne inyim mote nti waka wasam na it should be devoid of politics. There be gbogbo egeji no waka say be just to I don't onu jem na o ma asam no mo why escalate omwa na yet the president so as under his governance and a regime them Muslim fundamentalism undo in your country will protect the security of this country. No wa appoint capable people within the security sector who to handle this country. Kwame, about your constitution a woman there are small handicaps be. Then so it has sailed us through there from 31 years of our fourth Republican Constitution. They be out we hand over peacefully. Now, about the review of our Constitution. The main review oppositions obey review. Dr. Mamuba Omiasu obey review. But review need the whole data. Professor Fiajo Commission review of the whole. Professor Moses signing. There was a white paper on it for the 4 years of NDC governance. Why you should implement the BBL? If somebody comes back again, nobody can over review. I mean that's all. Kwame, judicial issue on boy both political parties, FPP, NDC, were bastardizing the judicial. Also, the bus starts with me. I'm in the moment appointments because you were executive president, or you're the ordinary president. You have the Westminster and then the American Constitution. They are boom, and we have invested the power of the state onto the president. President appointed was an MPP. The next another president was a UPP. The man here is destroyed. Here judiciary. Kwame, president or county no more of infrastructure or build judiciary. Na Cape Coast High Court. Kwame now.
Why secure opposite at the saddle gating? Secure as I see you are.
At this other gate, yes, there's no.
There's a land there. We secure.
Yeah, main highway. One assembly one.
No
opposite. Yeah.
Secure.
Only a fourth range.
But Moaka in Sikasama.
Oh, one from call a futu, vacation futu, baby. University futu was as if be not utilized. So what was the baby?
You mean utilized?
Yeah, utilized. It's underutilized. Oh, Kwame, Jamie, Kwame, Okasa roads, one as I'm now. I am your there. Ora, I'm a quarter. We in a few roads. Now, well, Emibian and Emir.
No, your party man.
No, you're the party man. He's done so well. No. He's done very well.
No, you could be good at his work.
The road passing through my village in Wamu Gudu Kota. Kwame, you were 3 times he was entering here. Draw president in our attention. Oya Amosma.
Why then?
Iguasi to Amosma. And if you Iguai Asuchanu to go Krofo Frodo.
Kwame now sorry.
And there's this village too. There's this
Moy.
Apam Junction. Mbojo. This Apam Junction. The Fumadu Koswedu.
Yeah.
You know it passes through about 3 constituencies. Road Mu Wadan Busum. fiti lemon na brida kapemende won't be here roading the bia flag bearers walk wo wanujwa what they can road nusu mota not yes sir president onye bibi sunku on former lastly Kwame education enyuma we are all talking about unemployment graduate unemployment yeah the introduction of TVET next term is one way of helping people to be self-employed. Kwame Nyima, muna na numbi wa mama sisi ya wako look at Biwa vocational.
Expanding, Papa.
What? Sunko? Wama Biwa abe peri urban town. Nja no na oye from Bano.
Peace FM.
Biwa
urban town. Mprekompano.
Kwame.
Alateme mpon
TVT wa papa or bois
onu mo zimenyo ya adwen.
Enti government order invest more
Peace
into
FM.
TVT. Na amafu wobokwa university wobokwa program na there is no job on the market.
So employable.
Unemployable degrees. Na what you have in them what I call fix the country ni ya. Yeah, say yeti
Fix the country for swag distribute.
Baby, yeah, fix the country for ya when you may. Vaninya so unemployable at the degrees in the work down.
Already. Pacho, my wondering one.
Oh, no question.
This is scandalous.
This is Pacho, I dissociate Kokrokoo from your comments.
I dissociate
I dissociate Kokrokoo from those comments. It is not Pacho. Thank you. I'll disconnect you from your studio man. I pay. Now, Yanko,
you are disassociating yourself.